We have now finished tagging our PDF, and JAWS is reading each item correctly. One final thing that we'll do is an accessibility check and see if we've resolved all of the issues. So I'm going to click on Accessibility Check, Start Checking. And let's have a look at which issues are still remaining. I would have expected the tagged PDF to have disappeared from this now. However, I suspect that's because there are some other issues remaining. Let's have a look at this one. And it's because there is still some tagged content that has failed. So let's see which elements have still not been tagged. If I look on the right on my document, it highlights in blue where the missing elements are. There are 3 elements that are showing on the document as items on the page, but have not been tagged. I'm going to go back to my original Word document and find those places. So it's in the section on lists. Let's see what I've got after the paragraph in lists. Now this is such a small detail, but you can see that I've got a space after my paragraph. Let's have a look at the next element, my table. After my table, I've inadvertently got an empty line. Really, I could have just deleted that. And the final one is after my final paragraph, where again you can see I've got just a space. So it's not really big issues. Let's see if I can just fix some of those. So the first element was after my paragraph about lists. And here's my tag. I'm just going to see if I can play with that a little and re-tag it. So I'm going to delete that tag initially. It's highlighted. I'm going to highlight all of the text. No, it won't let me highlight everything, including that space. But it really doesn't matter. If I really wanted to get rid of it, another place I could try is in the reading order and see what this item is tagged as. So I could highlight it and mark it as background or artifact. That might help. I could do the same on the section with the table. Let me just bring up my reading order pane again. And I could do the same here. Let's see if that's helped. I'm going to go back here and recheck. Okay, so now 2 of them have been resolved by doing that. The one at the end, for some reason, hasn't. It still, for some reason, hasn't been sorted out. But that's not going to stop JAWS from reading it correctly, which is the most important thing. So I'm now going to go to tagged PDF and fix. And save my document. So I'm now fairly convinced that although there's a couple of issues that we can't resolve, none of them are material to the accessibility of the document. And this is where an automated check and a manual check are looking for slightly different things. An automated check will pick up what it is looking for, even if that thing isn't really a problem. But it does miss some things. A manual check might miss things because we're human, but the combination of the 2 should result in a document that can be read successfully with a screen reader. So I would be happy now to sign this document off.